Oh, my goodness, excuse me. Oh, no. Alrighty. Hello and welcome, everybody, to tonight's fantastic, lovely, stupendous dinosaur action. Featuring again Wayward Swordtooth, Stampede Dinosaurs, as it usually is for myself in Arena, in Explorer, best of 3 ranked. Oh my. I just wanted to leave Wayward Swordtooth there. Fantastic art. Leave myself a little bit smaller, and I don't have to resize myself as I usually do. Nice, slick, and get right into it. See how long I go tonight. Excuse me, I'm drinking a Pepsi Zero. But yeah, we'll see how long I go tonight. Probably an hour or so. Things continue to feel good. Continuing to try a sort of flex spot, 4 of, sometimes 6. Switching out things that ramp a big creature, could be more lands, utility lands, and whatnot. But having a creature that triggers Vaultborn Tyrant, having it be a dinosaur, putting additional lands onto the battlefield, as I'm sure many of you have tried before with Wayward Swordtooth. Lovely stuff. Now, as always, it is Ghalta, Stampede Tyrant, putting plenty out. And Topiary Stomper could be something that, might be in place of Wayward Swordtooth. Topiary Stomper, of course, 1 and 2 green when it enters. We search for a basic land, we put it onto the battlefield. No, that's pretty good. Sometimes I don't need that extra land, and I'm still waiting to get to 7 lands to turn on Topiary to attack and block. With Wayward Swordtooth, I could have 4 lands. It's usually 5, plus a bunch more creatures. But what I'm getting at is, even when Ghalta does its thing, I still don't get to 7 lands. I don't get to attack with Topiary Stomper. It's kind of unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. Wayward Swordtooth could, every once in a while, get us ahead by allowing me to play a second Sunken Citadel that I draw, or I might start the game off with. Topiary Stomper wouldn't get me to playing an extra Sunken. It only grabs a basic land, which is, well, it's definitely not as good. If Sunken can be that extra land, it always enters tapped. That is definitely better, but again, it won't happen all the time. Wayward, of course, being a little bit bigger than Topiary Stomper. Topiary Stomper does have vigilance, though, so you might think maybe that is a little bit better. Good blocker, absolutely a good blocker. And also keep in mind, it's easier to get to 10 permanents than 7 lands, I would say, especially Palani's Hatcher. That is 3 permanents in 1 card with those 2 dinosaur egg tokens. I could have 5 lands. I could go with Ghalta, boom. Puts Palani's Hatcher out, that's 3, plus Ghalta is a 4th, plus Wayward Swordtooth itself. Then all of a sudden I'm at 10 permanents. Oh, it's lovely, and I can attack with it. But again, getting to the vigilance, I don't really care too much for that. Maybe the odd time the vigilance from Topiary Stomper would save me. It's a very real possibility. Topiary Stomper not tapping, but if I'm doing my thing, I'm swinging. I want the stuff to be as big as possible. And just Topiary Stomper having vigilance, if it was my only creature, I'm probably not saving myself. Maybe I'm saving myself. I would just hold Wayward Swordtooth back and call it a day. Certainly threatening Sheoldred is quite nice, although I don't see too much of Sheoldred the Apocalypse. And also Archdruid's Charm, putting a counter on Wayward Swordtooth, getting it to 6 power. Taking out a little bit more. Nothing I'm too worried about, though. But also, it's a dinosaur. Let's go down the list of why it's good for me, why it's right for me. Dinosaur, Commune with Dinosaurs, could grab the Wayward, and I could have a nice mixture of lands. I might prefer Wayward Swordtooth because I can tell that I have a good chance to drop multiples in a turn. It might be Forced on turn 1, Sunken Citadel on turn 2, Castle Garenbrig on turn 3, play Wayward Swordtooth, play a second Sunken that maybe I drew, maybe I started out with, any number of things. Or Sylvan Scrying, think about that. Sylvan Scrying on turn 2 to grab a second Sunken. The first one enters on turn 1, Forest on turn 2, Sylvan to grab the second Sunken, Castle Garenbrig on turn 3, followed by Wayward, followed by the second Sunken that I grabbed all the way back on turn 2. I guess it isn't that long ago, but you get the idea. Depending how everything looks, it could change quite a bit. But definitely paying 3 to go with Topiary if I have a second Sunken is not going to feel good. Wayward is going to feel good. Very, very good. Very explosive, and that's the name of the game. Late game, I don't need that basic land with Topiary Stomper. I just don't. It's how it goes. So Wayward, later on, if it gets to that, is going to be likely more appreciated because it is a touch more powerful. And it's a creature that triggers Vaultborn Tyrant. What's not to love? Now, I could increase the chances of seeing extra lands, possibly, getting more value from that ability. Oh, very, very cool stuff. Oh, well, it's not tech. That we can get into the tech part here. Pick your poison. Archon of Emeria was pick your poison, but I just didn't really feel like using pick your poison. Wasn't really being that impactful. Extinction Event, that is for the Rakdos Vampires matchup. Of course, if they get a turn 3 Vein Ripper, sometimes that's going to be too little too late, but this does the trick. So there we go. Rakdos Vampires, mono green, maybe. Archon of Emeria, really, that is for mono green. If they can only play one thing a turn, well, that's good. If they could potentially make 30 and they can only spend 6 for Storm the Festival, that's what it is. It's lovely, lovely. Doesn't matter how many cards they draw or could have drawn in a turn. You're only playing one thing. So we combine that with the High Noon, 7 total chances to make everybody cast one thing a turn. That's good because my one thing a turn means you're dead. Any opponent's one thing a turn probably does not mean that, so it's always made sense. High Noon especially, getting the source of red to sacrifice it to deal 5 to any target, that's going to be a little bit hard to come by. I have been considering tweaking it to maybe get to that point. I just almost never need it, so I've never gone more into red for that. Culling Ritual as well. I was starting out with Culling Ritual. Not too much aggro. Nothing I'm super scared about. I have it in the sideboard. It's ready to smoke all small stuff.
But you can't do this to me.
You know how much I sacrificed?
Ooh. All the small stuff, but ready and waiting, boom. High Noon, you want to do many things, now you're doing one thing. Extinction Events for, well, potentially big creatures, big, hard to target creatures. There we go. There we go. That should do the trick. I say we jump right into things. See what we can make happen. Make the magic happen. Oh, Wayward Swordtooth though. Very, very exciting. It's got to be, well, at least for me, better than Topiary. But in some cases, I guess perhaps Topiary Stomper you might prefer. I think for the most part, Wayward edges Topiary out just a little bit. It's not like Wayward is crazy better. Yeah. Either one, it's good, or use both, possibly. You're playing collected company dinos. That could be a very real possibility, and putting multiple Wayward Swordtooth, Topiary Stompers onto the battlefield, that would be nice. That'd be nice. JDX, how's it going? Hopefully all is well with you. All would not be well with me if I kept that hand, because I only have one Indatha Triome. Yeah, no, well, that's quite a bit better. Big time. Carnage Tyrant. I have a feeling that we'll get to Tyrranax Rex on turn 4. That will definitely be better. I know I'm late. Well, work close for stream, yes. Oh boy. Oh, we're starting off on such a positive note. Oh, I love this, folks. I love to see Thoughtseize I actually don't mind, as many of you know, but ugh.
Grant me revenge. And if you do not listen, then the hell with you.
My work. Oh, okay. I'm building amazing moments. Not so much here now. Keep in mind, I would have. That's why I risked this hand. I would have thought I'd draw another land, a Sylvan Scrying for 2 because I had 2 lands, or a Commune with Dinosaurs to dig for the 3rd land, which would allow me to go off with Archdruid's Charm. But yeah, that's. I can definitely do so. Building up the wins, not so much with this mono black opponent. I would imagine we're pretty much done for. Of course, Archdruid's Charm, we finally got that 3rd land. That's okay. Sometimes it just doesn't always work out. We're not quite dead yet. The opponent, mono black vampires, potentially hasn't played the Vein Ripper, so we might have a chance here. Yeah. I'll be the Mr. Respect. Mr. Respect, that's what I'll call myself. Yeah. Has a nice ring to it, although we won't be ringing the opponent. Ringing their life total, bashing them. Right, do I want to do anything in particular? Is this vampires? It's probably got to be vampires. I would be highly surprised if they didn't have Sorin Imperious Bloodlord using its ability -3 to put a vampire onto the battlefield from their hand. Of course, that is usually always Vein Ripper, and that tends to do the trick. Vein Ripper, though, well, we're bringing in Extinction Events. That's what we're doing. Vein Ripper is an even mana value, and Sheoldred is an even mana value, so it would take both those out. A big, scary, sometimes hard to deal with creatures. They just have to go away. And that's the plan, and that's a keep. 100% a keep. 3 sources of green, 2 Sunken Citadels. All I have to get is Castle Garenbrig, and I will be able to make 7 mana for T-Rex. 7 mana on turn 4. Hopefully they don't have too many spells that make me sacrifice creatures. Hopefully not at instant speed, at least. I would like to get a hit off with Tyrranax Rex. Of course, we faced off against 2 Thoughtseizes the previous game. I bet one's coming up. Oh my goodness. This might be Waste Not. Huh. Star of Extinction. Oh, JDX, absolutely 5 and 2. Oh my goodness. The opponent has... What is this opponent thinking? Did they have a Thoughtseize? Did they save or hold up mana for removal? I'm not playing any creatures, so good luck. But yeah, Star of Extinction, 5 and 2 red, 20 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. And yeah, well, it wipes the battlefield. Oh, and you also destroy land, which is quite nice indeed. We have to hope there's no Sheoldred's Edict. Now, if I do get Ghalta's Stampede Tyrant next turn, the opponent is dead. They're dead. That's just how it is. I've got Palani's Hatcher to give all the other creatures I control haste, because they're all dinosaurs. It's at the end of the opponent's turn. They don't have a chance to do anything, which is... it's good. They must have something at instant speed. Huh. Odd. They have 2 mana up. Hopefully they spend it again. I do smell a Sheoldred's Edict coming in. Why is that a tongue twister? Sheoldred's Edict. Now, would I want that to be burnt on Carnage Tyrant? We're going to try that out. See what happens. I play Carnage Tyrant, it's sacrificed. I don't get to deal damage. I play T-Rex, it's sacrificed. Oh my. Hashtag pre-recorded. There you go. But yeah, I would have lost Tyrranax Rex if I played it. Wouldn't have connected. Carnage Tyrant and T-Rex both not connecting. It's very similar. So now we get to take out Liliana of the Veil. More like Liliana of the Fail. Grab Ghalta. We'll just grab a Tyrranax Rex and play it. They see one. They might not expect another one in my hand. Of course, they have to have another Shieldred. Oh, look at that Fatal Push. Oh, gee. Such a good card. So incredibly useless.
You have no power here.
Okay, well, they have another Liliana, but nope, Extinction Event, that doesn't do a whole lot. We'll just keep taking her out. Just keep taking her out. Yeah. I'm going to be so good that early in Commander, if and when... Oh my, come on. It's no fun. Goodness. Okay. Yeah, Cyclonic Rift. But yeah, in Commander, I'm going to be so good. I can be as good as I want, as early as possible, and beat him. Okay, fine. Oh, well, lots of sacrificing spells will get them eventually. They got to run out of that stuff. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yarok's Fenlurker. Huh, well, I'm going to get rid of Extinction Event, that's for sure. The Archdruid's Charm, that's pretty good. You know, might be able to do some good things. One day, JDX. I guess it's kind of a habit here, doing what I'm doing right now. I just love it so much, and oh boy, what's Karavek the Punisher gonna recast? This could be bad. Huh. Okay, well, I'll get rid of Archdruid's Charm anyways. I don't need... Okay, fine. I'll make Archdruid's Charm into something instead. Better to make it into a land, have something onto the battlefield, than not. You get the idea. I would have had to discard it with the Thoughtseize. Now Liliana is basically useless, which is quite nice, but I don't know. I didn't have Leyline of Sanctity to give myself hexproof. That would have won me the game, absolutely. Also, Ghalta would have done the trick, but I didn't see it, even with 4 copies. That Commune with Dinosaurs might get me something good. Let's see it. Oh, I do like a Vaultborn Tyrant. Gain some life, yes. This is coming along. Nope, another Commune with Dinosaurs. You know what? I'm going to see what it is. Yeah, Regisaur Alpha. I can't play it, unfortunately. But I'm feeling good. But yes, definitely. Built the Dino EDH deck. I don't know if I could make it casual. I don't want to do that. No. I think they might -2, which would be very good for Vaultborn Tyrant there. Oh boy. Okay, I guess it's not. I get some card draw, but I still have to sacrifice everything. Okay, yeah. That's no fun. Well, I guess it might be time to dust off Leyline of Sanctity. Yeah. I don't know if I like open deck lists. I like things to be a surprise for people. Well, that's another land. That's something I don't need, completely flooded as it goes every once in a while. You just don't win sometimes. But I didn't have the best piece of hate. That was just pretty painful. It's one of the reasons why I'll never cut a single copy of Ghalta's Stampede Tyrant. It's so incredible, so powerful, and you're going to run into moments where you wish you could see it, kind of like myself. If only you saw it, you would win. You know you'd win. And then you don't. Maybe you have 3 copies in. Perhaps you're kicking yourself. I should add more than that because I want to see it more. I want to reduce the chances of running into that scenario. Yep, 4 Ghalta all the time, JDX, maybe the original as well. Always 4, all day. keep that hand all day. Oh my goodness. 2 lands, 2 Sylvan Scryings, 1 for a Sunken, 1 for a Castle Garenbrig. Maybe draw into a couple of those and poof. And there you go. I didn't see Ghalta Stampede Tyrant at all the previous game, but well, it only took a completely different match to get her. Is this Azorius Control? I hope so. We might be able to smoke him. Now we have to... Okay, I like the looks of that. Would they counter this? I'm pretty sure they would. Oh, you can't do that. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. I don't even know what I want to press for that.
Get him a body bag! Yeah!
Yes, definitely. Modern zombies. I actually played zombies for one of the April Fools one day. Sweep me. Let's go. Do it. Do it. Do it. Supreme Verdict. Oh. Oh my goodness. But we won't play Vaultborn Tyrant. I'm almost certain they have a counterspell. They could possibly have Settle the Wreckage. That's fine by me. Or they're waiting for more value. We just gotta wait. If they spend 4... Oh, no. Oh, look. We got the opening. They're tapped out. And now they're probably dead. Desperately searching for a sweeper. We're going to grab Cavern of Souls. The only copy because I want to protect Ghalta. Okay, they sweep next turn. They are dead. There you go. Oh, Liliana Dinos JDX. I don't know. I might do that. Tide Hollow Sculler. I think I remember that. Pretty powerful zombies. Things getting more powerful. It's a good time. But again, this opponent does have to do something. Do I want to probably kill him? Well, let's see what they do. Let's just see. They can't... Oh.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What in the hell just happened? How did he do that?
Undead Augur. I'm not too familiar with the zombies. Oh. Initial D, yes. That was literally perfect. That was perfect. I did that again. A couple nights ago, to 4 or 5, something like that. To finish off the night, I beat an Azorius Control opponent so incredibly bad, they quit. They scooped. They just conceded, which is what happened right there. So incredibly good, they don't even want to finish playing the match. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. But, yeah, the opponent was probably thinking, whoa, how the hell did he do that? As I fly right past with hasty, lethal damage, and there's nothing they could do, because they couldn't counter that Ghalta Stampede Tyrant with Cavern of Souls. I still have to pick up a copy for myself. It's very expensive. Speaking of expensive, Commander JDX, and I imagine anybody else that plays it, can get pretty expensive. Some single cards just... If I want to make my dinosaur deck as powerful as it can be, and I definitely want to do that, I imagine I would have to shell out a decent amount of money. Yeah, I'm playing to win as much as I can. I do the best I can in 1 versus 1, and also in Commander, I would definitely do the same. Yeah, Modern Horizon 3 cards, it's pretty good. I love to see a whole bunch of powerful stuff. JDX maybe you not so much, but lots of choices. Lots of fun choices. Interesting build arounds, and we might see Wayward Swordtooth come into effect. Oh, the opponent has mulliganed a couple times. Now we have to keep in mind there is the Quintorius avatar. That might indicate Quintorius combo. Okay, not too bad. Like the looks of that. Castle Garenbrig, turn 2. We search for Sunken. Maybe. Oh, what is going on here? Emergent Haunting. I have never seen this from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. At the beginning of your end step, if you haven't cast a spell from your hand to turn it and whatever it does some stuff, I'm not too worried, I don't think. There's maybe some funny business, but Wayward Swordtooth can't be countered. It enters, which allows us to go with the other Sunken next turn. That's what I'm getting at. 4-player support. I think eventually they are going to do that. But again, we should be safe. This is definitely what I want to do. Ooh, the Spell Queller. Huh. Well, I actually faced off against Azorius Spirits today before. Different player, of course, but yeah, it was pretty painful. How it goes? Oh, you got another one? Okay. Yeah, I gotta say, it's just interesting facing off against 2 Azorius Spirits in one day after, really, never having faced them. But hey, we'll just go with Tyrranax Rex, and well, they're not stopping that. That's for sure. As long as they don't kill us next turn, we might kill them. Okay, we won't kill them. It's lethal. Well, that's fine. It's all right. It's okay. But yeah, I think eventually they have to get 4-player support, something like that, for here. I'd be surprised if that wasn't the case. I don't know how they would separate it, though. Brawl, I know, is separated. It weights all the certain cards, something like that. I didn't really read into too much of the data there, but that's managed somewhat behind the scenes, so yeah, you know what? Maybe they could make it work. I can definitely make that hand work. I'm gonna certainly try it. Knowing what it is. Nah, you know what? I'll send Regisaur to the bottom. I think we might get off with Ghalta. It's the plan, of course. The opponent has to be at least a little bit worried facing off against Tyrranax Rex, and Tyrranax Rex. I guess maybe the algorithm is dealing me a little bit of pain against an Azorius opponent. Blue and white. A different type of deck, but yeah, they play a lot of stuff with flash, and that is not what you want to do. Don't let me go with Sylvan Scrying. We might leave the opponent crying. Now, again, I could draw the other Sunken next turn. I imagine Wayward Swordtooth is going to get countered, but I could put that second Sunken out. That's okay. Well, we're just going to go with Wayward and Castle Garenbrig instead. I love it. Beautiful. We get one more land. We could go with Tyrranax Rex. I'm feeling pretty positive about our chance. Oh, we got Indatha Triome. Yeah, that is something. If we get a land untapped next turn. Ooh. I imagine they'll flash in some sort of spirit. A Spell Queller. Oh boy. Oh boy, they're going to hit me for 2. Possibly 4 with the Mutavault there. We'll see. But they got to hold up their mana to try and stop me. Oh boy. Would they have Ether Gust? Something like that, maybe. Nope, you can't stop that. Oh boy. Clock's ticking. Clock's ticking.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
Everybody's doing good, JDX. Thanks for asking. Actually, my daughter is doing swimming lessons. Just all this week. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. She's doing pretty good. She likes being sort of the center of attention and just playing with the kids, searching the water for the toys. It's just lovely to get her out of the house. She's definitely enjoyed it. I've gotten to watch her a couple times, and yeah, it was good. We had a rain day on Wednesday, which was nice to get a little bit of time off. Oh, but we got him though. Yeah, otherwise everything's good. Hopefully everything's good with you and anybody else watching right now, later on. Yeah. Hope it's good. Okay. Well, we did the thing. The opponent could basically do nothing. Oh. I like the looks of this. A lot of lands. Sylvan Scrying, Carnage Tyrant. That could be very surprising for them. They're going to want to stop those early spells, but they might not have a window. Hopefully, we get to go off with Sylvan Scrying. Oh, okay. Okay, this is very, very nice indeed. Does it have to be Sylvan Scrying? You know what? I'm going to go with Indatha Triome and Commune. I like that. Oh, that is good. We'll go with Castle Garenbrig. Again, next turn, Sylvan Scrying will try to go off with that to grab the Sunken, play it. That's not too bad either. Oh, they only have one. We might get this done. Spell Pierce? Stubborn Denial. Okay, so I should have played that Castle Garenbrig. That's all right. We'll still play it. I like T-Rex. I was thinking of getting a backup Castle Garenbrig and just another land, but eventually I will get to 6 for Carnage Tyrant. I think things will turn around. Emergent Haunting, though, that is not a pretty sight. 2/3/3 flyers. Definitely not fun. Oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Of course, Culling Ritual would be quite nice. Would have been quite nice if I had it. If they were tapped out and didn't have a counter spell. But that's got to be coming up. Probably. Yeah, Culling Ritual. Oh man. Beautiful. Too little too late, I imagine it is too little too late. Next turn at the very least, we're being hit for 8, and that's not great. Yeah, a lot of creatures with flying. Of course, spirits, many of them do have that, and I don't have anything with reach at the moment. I'm not really too worried about any particular deck with flying creatures, and yeah, just couldn't quite get the job done. Right. Azorius Control again. That would be pretty crazy to face them twice in one night. Yeah. I'm going to get a drink though. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh. Doing different stuff, being different stuff, and we'll get the job done. We'll get the job done. Oh, we're not going to get the job done with, well, nah. One land, Castle Garenbrig, even though Commune can dig and grab a land. Well, I don't like that either. Okay, there we go. We got the hand we're looking for. Do I want to send both Waywards to the bottom? Possibly. Nah. Keep the Archdruid's Charm. Hopefully it's not Thoughtseize to rip Sylvan Scrying from our hand. Of course it... Okay. Oh boy, they better have it. Oh boy. Oh, don't do it. Don't. Caustic Bronco. Not too much of a problem, because now everything is about to go downhill. As long as they don't have land destruction, Nobody likes facing off against land destruction, especially you, JDX. So, hey, at the very least we can make 6 next turn. Archdruid's Charm can search for another land, or I just straight up play Vaultborn Tyrant. Ooh. Graveyard Trespasser, that's not too bad. Hopefully we don't lose too much life when Caustic Bronco is saddled. They draw a card. Okay, well, we lose nothing. Oh, another Archdruid's Charm. Well, charming, you could say. We'll get to 7, finally, for Vaultborn. I think I might get Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, though. That would also be pretty good. Glad to hear you doing mixing. Very, very nice. And it's always nice to tweak things, going back, maybe remixing it, changing the order, and seeing if it feels a little bit better. I know. That's how it is. Do what you gotta do. Ah, yeah, that's pretty painful. Yeah. Of course, it could be very painful for them. Will Vaultborn Tyrant save myself when I play it next turn? Hard to say. I could play Palani's Hatcher, but I want Vaultborn. I want to gain life. Boom. That's about it. I want to have somebody nice to block. I think Vaultborn Tyrant is going to be the ticket. We could draw a card, we could draw a Ghalta, we could just stabilize so incredibly. Oh, it's okay. Speaking of Ghalta, there you go. Yes, please. Boom. Back up to 13. We have a blocker. Okay. Yeah, we're getting into this. Yes, definitely so dangerous. You got to watch out. The opponent hopefully is getting a little bit worried. Yeah. I do appreciate all the fans, though, watching right now, whenever it is. Croaksa, the opponent might be croaking. The opponent's going to Croaksa when I drop Ghalta next turn, I hope. Yeah, well, what you going to do? Gonna kill it? And we'll get rid of Archdruid's Charm. Okay, here goes nothing. And we get a trade with the Caustic Bronco, take it out in fantastic fashion. And again, I saved myself. I stopped him from attacking into that. Maybe one day I'll be trending. Hard to say. Perhaps have to change things up a little bit, spice it up a bit, but we're going to send that damage towards the opponent. I'm feeling pretty safe and pretty good about our chances. That's for sure. But I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, tweak things a little bit along the way every now and then, and I'll reach a good point, whatever that is. But the opponent is running out of juice. Excuse me, what is up their sleeve? That's the question. I imagine they're going to be knocked out. Again, it is nice to see Fatal Push in their hand. Completely useless. There's nothing on our side for them to kill. It's like, what are you going to do? Oh, shucks. Are you going to make me sacrifice one creature, Wish Yodred's Edict? Of course, I'll choose to sacrifice Vaultborn, get a copy, draw a card, gain 3 life, and have that copy untapped, ready to block. They're scrambling. They're wondering, is there anything they can do? Nothing. I don't really like the 2 Hive lands. I thought the lands, the man lands, these ones in particular, people play 1 copy of them, maybe. Oh, they're dead now.
Ruthless aggression.
Oh, how's that feel? All that stuff. Thoughtseize, Croxa to make me discard. Kolaghan's Commands to make me discard as well, which is something I've actually kind of been wanting to use, thinking about it. So incredibly versatile, lovely in just about all kinds of situations, really. Man, I don't know, it might be my favorite of the commands, even more than a Tarkas. I think this is more beneficial, at least for what I like to do. I can return a creature from the graveyard to my hand. Oh, lovely stuff. Instant speed. At the end of the opponent's turn, I get somebody big, somebody scary back to attack. Now, I definitely need that. Oh, I appreciate that, JDX. Sold out super duper arenas. Probably it has to be in an open air venue, because any arena is going to be more than sold out. It will be at capacity, and we want as many people to enjoy as possible. There's going to be crowds of upwards of 1 million, probably. We might break records, but it's a very exciting time. Yeah. Thoughtseize, though, speaking of exciting times, that is not one of them. Not at all. It's like a fact of life. If you're in black, you're using this, but you just got to stay positive, as I have done often enough here, and don't concede right away. Persevere, and you will find often enough, I think, you get the job done, which is lovely. It's extra satisfying, but Temple Garden has to enter untapped. We have to turn Commune into a land. Grab a land. Oh, okay. Well, we don't grab a land, but I'm going to grab Wayward. If I draw a bunch of lands, that sort of thing, maybe it works out in some weird way. But I would have expected there to be okay. Okay, that's rough. I don't know. It's hard to keep track of all the genres at Nerdcore. It's pretty nice. I like listening to everything, so easy to please. Archdruid's charm is going away, though. Absolutely going away. Painful a little bit this game, but if we don't, we'll get them next one. They have to run out of Thoughtseizes at some point, though. There's only 2 left. Guaranteed. I'm taking them forever to decide. Maybe they think I'm mad, and because they're taking so long, I'm gonna concede. That's not the case. Oh.
Unforgivable!
Dang!
Three. Where's the... Oh, okay. Well, at least it wasn't the 4th one. We'll get rid of Ghalta, the most expensive thing. Of course, Ghalta sometimes is the way you do good stuff. We're not doing a whole lot yet in this game, but like I mentioned, I have persevered through painful situations just like that. Thoughtseize. Ooh. What are you going to do? +1? There's no creature to sacrifice, so they basically have to. They're forced to go +1. They're forced to get rid of something in their hand that they may not want to get rid of, which could be very beneficial for me. But yeah, doing all this, how can you not have Waste Not? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Get rid of 1 Palani's Hatcher. Of course, Carnage Tyrant is harder to deal with than a Palani's Hatcher, so that might be better for us. All right. As long as we get another land next to... Oh, we got another land. That's very good. They might have had a kill spell or something. Of course, I have nothing to kill. I'm not playing anything for them to kill. And now we have Palani's Hatcher. This could be very big. We'll play Palani's next turn. We want to send as much as possible towards Liliana. Absolutely. Oh boy. Carnage Tyrant gone. Ooh. Ouch. Okay. Hopefully they don't have too much removal. Cross your fingers they don't have Fatal Push. But they did the previous game. I bet that Dino token is dead. The end. That's the end of our chances. Probably. Liliana is going to go -6 next turn. Going to ultimate. Force me to sacrifice 3 of my lands, sadly. Yeah. I think I do remember reading something about Yoshi. The name does ring a bell. Not the Mario character, but somebody actually named that. We'll see how they separate these lands, but there's no more Liliana at the very least. I'm just going to choose the pile to keep that has the most. Actually, that's silly. I'm choosing pile 2. This one is strictly better. Castle? Yeah. Yeah, that's way better. Oh, and another one? Okay. That's rough. Hey, got another. I sent the egg towards Liliana just to send a message that you better watch out. Better watch out. Oh, there's... Oh, the Vaultborn Tyrant. Of course, we have to get rid of that, unfortunately. Can't play it. You know, having sacrificed half our lands, but we'll get there. Yeah. Eventually. Once they figure out that they're going to make me discard what I have. It's got to be what's going to happen. Oh, okay. I'll keep getting a land. Maybe they make me discard next turn. I don't know. Now they're going to do it. Okay. Dodged a bullet. I was almost able to play that Vaultborn. Whew. Oh, can't go Tyrranax Rex, unfortunately. Darn. Yeah, maybe we'll get there. Oh, another land. I like another land. This is looking good. Yes. See you later, Scorpion. Thanks for joining for a little bit. Something hasty. Something good. Let's do it. Oh, I like seeing the Commune. I can play something off of that. I can play Wayward. I don't have 10 permanents, unfortunately. Almost tempted to grab a land, but we will be mostly dead. I imagine we'll be dead. Grab the thing that I could play that turn. That's what we're doing. But it is interesting, though, JDX, going back to your point of genres and things getting just popularized by YouTube. Things you might not expect. Things that never would have been popularized. Just because they may never have been found, but there's more eyes on YouTube and, well, other platforms, but basically YouTube, just because it is so large. Things that are surprising every day. It's pretty cool. Of course, you can go down the YouTube rabbit hole, as I'm sure many of us have done, looking up new genres or different styles, researching, perhaps getting inspiration for samples and backing tracks. You want to get through your producer's block or something like that and spend some time listening to some beats. Performing live, now that is big. That's going to be good. You just got to do it more. You'll get better and better and better. Okay, well, Hopefully it's not 3 Thoughtseizes. Of course, it could be worse. It could be 4 Thoughtseizes early on. But Commune with Dinosaurs is gone. 100% Commune gone. That's what it is. It's gotta be. Gotta be. Okay. Okay. I imagine Archdruids with the second Thoughtseize coming in hot. Oh, they didn't go Thoughtseize on turn 2. My goodness. Wow. A tire would be big, yeah. Yeah, you want to make a good impression, absolutely. Maybe if you're playing to a big crowd and they're far away from where you're doing your thing. Ooh, Regisaur Alpha, that's no fun. Well, we'll be dead if we don't get another land next turn, definitely. Okay, fine, you played a Thoughtseize. Archdruid's Charm is gone, and there go our chances. I don't know. They played a couple Thoughtseizes early, and we didn't get the job done. And they got Liliana to -6, but interesting that quite a few opponents tonight would have been decimated, wrecked, absolutely wrecked with Leyline of Sanctity. Maybe I should really dust it off. Trim some of the stuff in the sideboard. The 3 Archon of Emeria, maybe 1 High Noon. Something like that. I just don't really enjoy facing those decks a whole lot. Of course, there is some situations where there's nothing you can do and you're going to lose, and that's that. But I do like this. This should be amazing. Absolutely. A bunch of lands plus Wayward Swordtooth. Again, we haven't had 2. Oh, okay. Well, that does change things a little bit. Ghalta. We're getting to Ghalta turn 4. Folks, you're about to see it. A faceless character. Okay. It is interesting. And I think it is good if you can figure out a way, a sort of idea that you would like to continue just forever, all the time, and maintaining that, having a persona, a way you present yourself over years and years, just consistency in the act. And I think that it brings a lot, definitely. It elevates what you're doing in a sort of way. The Wayward Swordtooth is not that bad. Whatever this deck is planning to do, they may just be scooping right now, because I'm about to play everything. Poof! Wayward Swordtooth did the trick. I love it. MJF is the best heal. I feel like I should know what that is. And we got the 10 permanents. Should have played before I attacked. I couldn't have attacked with Wayward Swordtooth, but we'll get there. I'd be surprised if we didn't. Ah, okay. Actually, Indatha Triome, I kind of want to cycle that. See what we get. I still might be able to play whatever I grab, possibly Carnage Tyrant, but the opponent again could just concede on the spot. Sunken Citadel, okay. Well, do we have enough mana at this point? That's for sure. Tuara's, well, that's not gonna help him survive. It's good. Okay. Yeah, I just don't know a whole lot of those terms, but it is nice to learn, and maybe I start to use some of those terms myself. I kind of like that. I mean, of course, wrestling and whatnot, scripted. But it's kind of cool if you meet the character that you watch on TV, whether it is wrestling or some other type of thing like that. If they kind of continue the persona, have it bleed into real life, it's neat. Yeah, I think I would do that if I was an actor for something like that. Perhaps I would do a little bit as my character, and then it would turn into my real self. But people want to see that. They want to be entertained, really. So if you can give them that a little bit, and then talk to them one-on-one. Of course, we're all humans. We're all living in the world, and yeah, we're all people. We're all here. It doesn't get much more simple than that. It doesn't get much more simple than this hand to keep, because it's all the mana I need. You're about to see, as you may have seen before. Sunken Citadel, boom. Sylvan Scrying, turn 2, gonna grab the second Sunken. Eventually, I will get to Ghalta, and the opponent will die. I love it. Doesn't really make a whole lot of difference. I have the Overgrown Tomb, which is a forest type land. Eventually, turn 4, when I play Castle Garenbrig, it's going to enter untapped then. Of course, that is really what I want to happen. Turn 4, we play T-Rex. Oh, the opponent is... okay. Yeah, well, never mind. I like this. Then we play Wayward. Then we play another Sunken. That's pretty good. And now all of a sudden, if I draw a land that enters untapped, they die. Wayward Swordtooth putting in the work, which I knew it would. Cut. Everything is going good. Hopefully everything's going good with you. Now. I do kind of get that. I did watch Naruto. I do like to butcher the pronunciation of it, but I did watch that, and yeah, you're always wondering, what is it? Running gags like that, I think, they're the best. Absolutely. Yeah, no spoilers though. If people haven't watched that, definitely watch it. Oh, lovely stuff. I still get to play my land for the turn, still play Tyrranax Rex, and then next turn I'll Rex him. I don't think this opponent has too many chances. I don't think they can deal 13, but this is, for anybody that's wondering, a sort of desert-based... It looks like blue and green desert bouncing shenanigans. Outcaster Greenblade, one of the new ones from Thunder Junction, caring about deserts. When it enters, search for a desert. +1/+1 for each desert. Okay. Well, now they still die. Big time dead. Ooh. Ouch. That's you know what.
Good Lord, what is happening in there?
Hey, I've seen this one. This is a classic. This is,
Ruthless aggression.
What do you mean you've seen this? It's brand new.
Oh, man, that was timed beautifully. Of course, it is live. Well, there's no going back there. It's brand new. Boom. The opponent just lost. Perfect. But yes, JDX, have a good night. Hopefully you get some good sleep, and well, it's not too hot where you're at. Everybody is hot, and sometimes the AC just never does it, depending on the humidity. It was kind of rainy, I think, for most of the people watching. Very rainy the past couple days, and that's not good for humidity. Not good at all. Ooh. KebbieG. Oh, KebbieG. How's it going? Hopefully all is well. If you're watching later on. Okay. Time to dance. Dinosaurs. Maybe you're on Dinosaurs as well. We're about to see. Hopefully it's something a little bit slower. No Boros Heroic. Ooh, they got that Painful Thoughtseize. Maybe it is Rakdos Vampires, but at least I have 2 Sunken Citadels. Commune with Dinosaurs, of course. Oh my goodness, I got Castle Garenbrig as the land. Whew. This is nice. This is very good. Jund. Okay, we got the good old Jund. At least we're playing Carnage Tyrant next turn. No Thoughtseize. Don't do it. Ooh, this is very positive for... Oh my goodness. Surprise. Ouch. Ugh. Phew. Very fortunate, though, to see those 2 Sunkens and draw the lands that I did draw. Ghalta Sunslayer. That's alright. That's something. Ooh. I'm just going to play another T-Rex. Smack him. I don't care. Of course, I lose 1. Ghalta has first strike and death touch. That's fine. I want to connect again. I want more poison on KebbieG. Oh boy. And anytime I get a land untapped, that will be it. Oh. There we go. Phew. Ooh. Ugh. Man. Phew. Okay, I got the job done. I did what I want to do. Pack a punch. Of course, everybody having trample, lovely stuff. Don't have to worry about whoever blocks. Enough damage continues on through to the opponent. Yikes. But that is very cool, Kebbie, to face you. Hopefully I can do it again. Jund mid-range, very, very nasty stuff. Lots of nasty stuff. I like the addition of green, though. Ghalta is like... That's not fun. Not fun at all. However, do I like the Extinction Event? Wayward Swordtooth didn't exactly do a whole lot. Extinction Event is going to likely be the ticket. Either we get rid of Sheoldred the Apocalypse, big death touch creature, or Ghalta with the first strike and death touch. That's not fun, like I mentioned. Sometimes that grinds all my aggression to a halt. I simply don't want to attack with my perhaps one big creature because I'm going to lose it. Nothing's going to happen. No damage will go through to the opponent. So we could hit a good Extinction Event. I'm looking forward to it. It won't be one-sided, probably, because there's a bunch of creatures that are even and odd. But I'm going to hope there's no Thoughtseize. If we can go off with Commune, lovely. We'll get to that third source of green for Archdruids, and we have 2. And we have Ghalta and T-Rex. Very, very positive. Oh, okay. Yeah, going overgrown, Commune. Turn Commune into a land. Just do it. Big time. I don't have a turn 2 play, so Indatha Triome can be my land for the turn, and I can still feel pretty good about that. Yeah, that's all right. Castle Garenbrig next turn, Archdruid's Charm, and hopefully that'll... Oh, I'm playing another Sunken. That we'll see. I can make 6 next turn. Oh, they got the Boseiju. That's good. Because now I play a land that enters untapped. Then I go with the Archdruids, which I wasn't able to do normally. Perfect. It's actually quite perfect. Now I can make 7 next turn. Whew. 1 land up. Beautiful. Hopefully no more lands. I don't need. Okay. Tyrranax Rex is the thing. Let's go. Ooh, okay. No sacrificing stuff. We will be able to play Ghalta, so hopefully I draw a big creature better than Carnage Tyrant. Sheoldred's Edict, very, very good. A Vaultborn Tyrant, I hope. That would be lovely. I don't want that. Well, I do have to play some stuff. It's got to be these, and again, I do imagine there's some number of removal. I'm probably dead. I can see myself being dead. Losing Ghalta to something. Okay. Alright, it's not quite dead yet. If attacks happen at all, I can trade with Sentinel of the Nameless City, which is very, very good. Oh, I like this. Oh. Is that it? Almost it. Let me think. Well, we gotta do something because we would die next turn, so that's what we're doing. Pretty straightforward right there. Close, but no cigar. Oh. Okay. Almost there. Maybe I get Regisaur Alpha? No, I can't play Regisaur. Tyrranax Rex would be nice. That would do the trick. Something with haste. Oh. Tyrranax Rex, Tyrranax Rex. Ooh, that is interesting. Yeah, if I could only play Palani's Hatcher, that would have been it. Sadly. 3 to search for that. You know what, we gotta cycle this and see if we find something good. Source of red. No, that's it. Close. 1-to-1. That we can't write that stuff. Beautiful. Although we did do pretty good. Didn't need extinction event, so man, that would have been picture perfect. Okay, we know what it's all about. Lovely creatures, removal package, facing off against Jund Midrange. Fantastic hand, absolutely. 3 lands plus Commune. Extinction event, really. I'm quite excited about that. Take out Sheoldred or whoever it is. Definitely go with Commune turn 1 again. Turn it into a land. Can't be discarded, of course, that's not a land. I like Vaultborn Tyrant. I didn't see it the previous game, and I definitely was. I like this. We're getting somewhere. We got to 4 lands. Eventually we will be able to go off with Extinction Event. Hopefully no Thought Seizes, not too many. Okay. Go with Commune. See if we get a castle or another. There's the castle. Indatha Triome 100%, able to make 6 next turn on turn 4. Hopefully we don't lose Carnage Tyrant. I could see us losing something from someone. Not too bad. Carnage Tyrant, of course, I imagine it's going to draw out that Sheoldred's Edict or Liliana of the Veil. There's a very good chance we lose this, but that might be the only thing that happens for this turn. That's not so bad either. This has ground to a halt. Yeah, I'm just playing Vaultborn. 100%. Yeah, who doesn't love Jund Midrange? I think it is absolutely amazing. Of course, keep up the aggression, the
Ruthless aggression!
Right. Hopefully Vaultborn Tyrant dies and it's not exiled. I want more draw. I want to get to the next land. The 8th mana needed to play Vaultborn Tyrant. It's very scary stuff. I love the package, the potential of adding in the green, course, usually it is Rakdos Midrange. Lots of nice things. I don't think they're going to kill Vaultborn. That would be a little rough. Sheoldred's Edict, also rough. I would just choose to sacrifice Vaultborn and... Oh, okay. Yeah, another Tyrranax Rex. We're attacking with everything. Absolutely.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
We're at a pretty healthy 18. Oh, okay. They couldn't have targeted either creature, but we don't get to attack with that. That's all right by me. We still have it left behind next turn as a blocker, and that will almost do it. You never know. It could be Extinction Event next turn. We lose Tyrranax Rex and Vaultborn. Perhaps. Bela Push can't take out Vaultborn, which is quite nice. Okay. Not too bad. Extinction Event versus Extinction Event. Carnage Tyrant, Sheoldred's Edict? I think so. Maybe. Hopefully not. Maybe we just trade Extinction Events, perhaps. Oh, yes, okay. Land untapped, let's go. Oh, never mind, I have all the mana I need. We got the job done. Phew. Oh, that was just cool. That was just cool. KebbieG, hopefully you had as much fun as I did, and I'm just happy I was able to get the job done against another lovely, powerful, painful deck. All that sacrificing stuff, I must admit, sometimes it is hard to power through that. Playing Carnage Tyrant, I'm so used to not really ever losing it. Extinction Event as well. Very fantastic, but it does seem like there's a decent spread between odd and even. So sometimes the Extinction Event isn't as one-sided as it could be. A decent spread between odd and even. But yeah, I think that's a fantastic nightcap for tonight. Hopefully everybody watching right now, later on, whenever it is, had a good time. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Countdown coming up. Get your last chats going, and peace. Yes, have a good night. Cut.
This is a load of burn.